Hi, today we're going to do some smoked onions. All right, so these are smoked kind of stuffed onions with a few ingredients in them. And they are a side dish and they can pretty much go with whatever you like. We're going to serve it with a tomahawk, which is a separate video, and we'll put a link in that in the description. So let's have a look at the ingredients. You're going to need 4 onions, 4 white onions. You are going to need 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter to put on the top. You're going to need a bit of bacon. Now I'm lucky enough to have, I've made some pancetta here, which is great timing. So I'm going to use some pancetta for this. You're going to need some jalapenos, seeded and diced, or if you want them a little hotter, you can keep the seeds in. You're going to need about, some barbecue sauce. I'll put the ingredients up with the recommended amounts, and some grated cheddar. So it's a fairly straightforward dish. Now what we're going to do is we're going to core these onions out. We're going to use a small knife and core them, chop the onions up and then fry them off with the pancetta and the jalapenos, and then we're going to reassemble them and put them back in and then leave them for a bit because they can then go in the smoker.
So you're just going to, the core you take out you're using to restuff. We're keeping the whole onion as it is like that. So
exactly, yeah. So these will go
a bit out the middle.
They'll go into
go back in later.
into the smoker like this, with the bit that we took out chopped up, fried off, with the pancetta, with the jalapeno, and put back in here. So we'll come back when those are assembled to let you know what they look like. The pancetta, the onion and the jalapeno has been fried gently for a short while, probably 10 minutes on a low heat. And I've spooned that back into the onions after making these sort of conical cavities in them. And now they want to have the butter placed on top, because that's going to melt through and continue to soften things as they smoke. So I'm going to put those in there like that. And then what I'm going to have to do is make some foil seats for these so they don't fall over while they're in the smoker. So we'll come back when I'll show you how I'm setting the smoker up for this one, and also when I've got these on, we'll show you that as well when they're sitting in their foil rings. They need about 2 hours in the smoke to start with, so we'll come back. Grill's ready. I've set it up for an indirect cook, so we're going to smoke them in here today because I'm going to need to use the smoker for something else. So what I'm going to do, just take this down here like this. You can see I've set the coals up on this side. And I'm going to set up these little bracelets to set the onions in. One in there, just to make sure they don't fall over in the cooking process. Another one there, and some smaller ones there and there. Okay, and then what I'm also going to do is bung some hickory in. So I've got some nice lumps of hickory, and this is about a 2-hour smoke. So I'll put that in there for now. Keep that one reserve. You can see that set up nicely. And then we'll bung the lid on, and they'll smoke through, and we'll come back and check them in probably an hour, make sure they're going okay. In 2 hours they should be nice and soft, they should yield a bit, and we'll do something different at that point. All right? Onions have been on for about an hour, so let's give them a look. Let's take the lid off. You see it's nicely smoking here. Okay. Let's see. Can you get that?
Great.
Can you see that okay?
Yeah,
Yeah. So they're...
we're nearly done.
No, they want 2 hours, and the temperature's about right. The hickory's still there, it's fine. Let's give them another hour.
Okay, they look lovely.
Yeah, they're starting to yield a bit. But let's get that lid on. And give them another hour. And then after another hour, we're going to put some cheese and barbecue sauce on and give them another 30 to 60 minutes. So yeah, they should be about ready there. Right, these are ready for a bit of sauce and some cheese on. So I'm going to put on, you can see the hickory's caught light there, that's fine. So we're going to put a little sauce
Just 2 tablespoons.
on each one.
really good, don't they?
Yeah, it's very good. And then we're going to put some cheddar on each one as well. Don't worry if it falls off, that'll be fine. And then we're going to leave this for another 30 minutes. 30 to 60 minutes. And then that will be about ready. Right, okay, let's get the lid back on. So because I'm using a kettle, that smoke, you can see the hickory there was a light, but that will go out in a second. And you can already see it start to smoke again. Have a look here. So it'll kill the flames when you put the lid back on.
I don't think you can see it.
With the vents, yeah. So yeah, 30 to 60 minutes, and that should be ready to go. So, oh, that's smoking really well now. That hickory smells lovely. Great. Okay, we'll come back when we're ready to serve these. Right, the onions are ready. So let's just try a taste test, shall we? Are they too hot? Have you burnt yourself? How are they?
Oh my God, they're really tasty.
Yeah. Okay.
They're really nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Excellent. All right. Well, let's get served up with the rest of it, and we'll see you next time for another recipe. Can you stop eating the onions so we can have some dinner? Say goodbye.